Good afternoon. This SCARECROW at Plum Tree Farm. The rain fell on Plum Tree Farm. It's time to plant the corn, said Daddy. Everyone helped, and soon the field was ready. Lots of tiny corn seeds waiting. But what about the birds? Said Mommy. Don't worry, said Daddy. We can make a SCARECROW. SCARECROW. The rain fell on Plum Tree Farm. It's time to plant the corn, said Daddy. Everyone helped, and soon the field was ready. Lots of tiny corn seeds waiting to grow. But what about the birds? Said Mommy. Don't worry, said Daddy. We can make a SCARECROW. Eva and Oliver carried old clothes, a pole and a sack from the house. They made a round hat with sack and painted on 2 eyes, a mouth and a nose. They filled the clothes with straw and made a body with 2 arms and 2 legs. Then they put everything on the pole. There in the field stood a magnificent SCARECROW, ready to scare away the birds. The rain started to fall again. Oh dear, said Eva. On SCARECROW, we'll get wet. She got her rain hat and raincoat. She put them on the SCARECROW. Don't be silly, said Oliver. SCARECROWs don't need raincoats. I want him to be dry, said Eva, and the children went back into the farmhouse. The SCARECROW stood in the field and scared away the birds. The rain stopped and the sun came out on Plum Tree Farm. The corn is growing tall, said Daddy. The children looked up at the sky and the big round hot yellow sun. Oh dear, said Eva. Our SCARECROW will get hot. She went to the house and got her sun hat and sunglasses. She put them on the SCARECROW. Don't be silly, said Oliver. SCARECROWs don't need sunglasses. I don't want the sun to get into his eyes, said Eva, and the children went off to play. The SCARECROW stood in the field and scared away the birds. The sun shone brighter and brighter, and the days got hotter and hotter at Plum Tree Farm. The corn is ready now, said Daddy. Everyone helped, and soon the corn was on the tractor. Lots of sweet corn waiting to go to market. But what about the scarecrow? Said Mommy. Oh, said Daddy, we can take the scarecrow down now. But he worked so hard, said Eva. Please, can we help him? Oh, okay, said Daddy. If you really want him, he can stay. The scarecrow stood in the field. The sun started to fade, and the days got cooler and cooler at tree farm. There is a storm coming, said Daddy. Everyone helped, and soon the house was ready for the storm. The wind blew and the rain fell from big black clouds, and the scarecrow stood in the fields. The wind dropped, and the day was calm and cold at Plum Tree Farm. Oh no, said Eva. Poor scarecrow. The scarecrow lay in the field, battered and broken. Daddy went to the field and fixed poor scarecrow. The days got colder and colder at Plum Tree Farm. The snow is coming, said Daddy. The snow started to fall. Oh dear, said Oliver, your scarecrow will get cold. Don't be silly, said Eva. He won't get cold. Oliver looked out of the farmhouse window. The scarecrow stood in the snowy field. He was cozy and warm. In Eva's gloves, Daddy's sweater, Mommy's coat, and Oliver's scarf. Thank you, Eva, said the scarecrow. The scarecrow, please color me the weather. Point and say sunny, snowy, windy, or rainy. Clouds are for all seasons. Corn in the fields. Number the corn from small to big. This is an amazing book. The Scarecrow at Plum Tree Farm.